you down, and things kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right on that. And we miss a field goal. It should be 7-6 game. And they score on a trick play on, I think, third down. You know? And it was like, let the rope slip out of your hand. Because not that it was, even a draw at that point, but it was a pretty, at least the first drive, other than that, was a well-defended half. And we still didn't do anything on offense. Just still not enough first downs.
Third down conversion's a struggle as well. When you look at that, and obviously you got to look at the tape, what surprised you the most about what happened down here today?
Yeah, like I said, we turned the ball over 3 times. We didn't take it away. We had, I think, 10 first downs. I mean, it's pathetic. And you really, defensively, it's like you're constantly on the field, on a short field, and every time you turn around, you're back out there again 40 seconds later, and the backs are against the wall. I mean, it's just no way to play defense, for sure. I'm not 41 points, but there's a deeper subtext there. The defense, for a good portion, played way better than that. We need points, we need drives, and that's what creates hope and energy and excitement and belief. And we're just really reeling in that area right now.
What was your message to the players afterwards?
The same thing it always is. I love them. I care about them. Performance needs to increase. Performance as a staff needs to increase. We need to create more opportunities for them to produce and execute. And, from an energy standpoint, more leadership on their end, and kind of a resilient, it's been a long, hard, crushing hard season so far. And what's unfortunate is we made so many improvements as a team. That's what's unfortunate, and you definitely can't see them now. You definitely can't see them now. So we're back to like this scraping it together and rebuilding and rebooting and retooling phase, which is just really unfortunate because we were so much better. Coach, thanks. Appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right, that's UConn Coach Bob Diaco. We're going to take a break.
Bob, they had only had 1 sack all season.
I know.
What did you
it's
see?
It's insane. Ridiculous. I can't wait to watch the tape. I mean, he's under duress. I mean, holding on to the ball, I can't wait to see it. I mean, I'm not going to make any proclamations about player performance until I get a chance to watch it.
Including Bryant seeming particularly inaccurate today. I mean, do you think that was him being under duress, or kind of a share of the blame?
I gotta watch it. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to stand here and blame the players. I don't do that. So it's on me. I got to get it fixed. I'm going to get it fixed. We're going to get better.
Was what you faced in ECU what you expected?
Yeah, it was exactly what we practiced all week. Yeah, exactly. It fit profile, exactly that. It was nothing new. It was nothing shocking. It was exactly what they did.
Tell them about trying handles they've done. I mean, left, right, slot, everywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was fine for a while there. You just pressure. I mean, there was really not much. I mean, through the lion's share of the game, there was no majorly explosive plays. The game tilts at a certain point, and the defenders, the whole game takes on a different model as 14 turns into 17, and now it's 17-3, and we're back out there again. It just becomes spectacularly taxing on a defense, and it's physically taxing, it's emotionally taxing, and the exposure is great. So in a bad way, and I thought that for the most part, going in and playing through the beginning 2/3 of the game, they did a fine job keeping the ball in front of us, coming up and making tackles. There was no real explosive plays down the field. I think the longest play was 18 yards through, the lion's share of the game. And again, I'm not looking at this. I didn't look at any press box stuff. I just went from the field to there, talked to the team, and came back out here. So
You spoke last week about the team struggling to kind of overcome some in-game frustrations. And
yeah,
was that the case today with, the opening drive starts on their 40?
it continues. It really does. It really does. It really, we as a team came into the season way stronger than we were in 15. Way stronger. We had done collectively so much. We were so much better. And then a little piece here, and a little piece was left at Navy, and a little piece was left at Pratt Whitney against Syracuse, and a big piece was left at Houston, and then another piece with another battle and a lead given up at South Florida. I mean, it's just been a spectacularly grueling, emotionally grinding season on young people, and I understand it. I really do, and I'm trying to find something, anything, to energize them, get them back, get the swagger back, get the persistence back, the strain, and it has been, Mike. It has been a challenge right now, and they're tired. They're physically tired and they're emotionally tired.
What do you think about taking Brian out earlier?
Yes and no. It's just we got Bryant and Garrett and Brendan Bisak. I'm not going to burn Donovan Williams' red shirt. I mean, I'm not going to do that to him. And that's been like that for a few weeks. He's going to be a great player. Great player.
Compared to previous games where some things didn't go your way, but at least it was closer, does a result like this serve as an impetus for perhaps more drastic changes or action?
I'm not a drastic person. I'm not a drastic, I don't do things drastically. I'm not sure anything drastic. I'm not sure what drastic would mean. Whether you would be implying that it would be drastic as it relates to coaching staff or drastic as it relates to players. But I'm not sure any of that would benefit our team right now in the final 3 weeks of the season with a bye week. We play Friday night, we got a bye week, and we finish with 2 games. So we need to correct, and if it's appropriate, we'll make the necessary adjustments, but also understand where we're at in our season and what's appropriate and prudent based on what's left.
If I would have told you 3-6 at the beginning of the season, I would have been shocked to ask you that question.
Yeah.
Be shocked that you're 3-6.
I am shocked. We were much better. Had some of the early games been either coached better, played a little better, and gone differently, the circumstances right now would be completely different. This is like a Molotov cocktail of ugliness right now that I take accountability for, and I have to get right, and I have to fix it. I have to fix it with the staff, and I have to fix it with the players. Some of the fixes are impossible to do right now, and some of them aren't. We can get better from today till Friday night, and we will, and we have to, and everybody's got to search and do a little soul searching and really dig deep later today and tomorrow to find why you do this, why we do this, why we play this game, why we coach this game, and refocus individually our energy, and that's what the challenge is. And come back to work to change the circumstances.
your thoughts on Sheriff? Is it too early to decide whether or not he's going to start this next game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make any proclamations right now about Sheriffs. I fully expect them to start the next game. I know what we have in the bullpen, and like I said, I'm not going to burn Donovan Williams' red shirt with 3 weeks to play in a season that's been spectacularly depressing.